and welcome to the Family Tech Talk podcast,
where we offer tech tips,
give parenting advice,
and discuss the latest tech news
that can help you manage the technology in your home.
We are your hosts. I'm Emilee.
And I'm Sarah. You can learn more about us on our website, familytechzone.com.
Thank you for joining us for this week's episode.
Today, we are back!
Woo!
Season 2.
Season 2.
We're really just kind of pretending that it's all Season 2.
It's totally on purpose.
Yeah, it's so on purpose. We took a purposeful break. No,
yes.
It was not a purposeful break.
It wasn't.
I had a major disaster at work.
It's fun.
I worked like a bazillion hours.
Yeah, you were like always. Every time you're like, and I'm at work. And I'm still at work.
And I'm still at work.
For weeks.
4 weeks. Like, yeah, at least a month. Well, I think we were still on like mandatory overtime for like 2 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It was insane. I slept at the office more times than I want to admit.
That's fine.
But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
And we're also kind of changing up the format, so I thought it'd be good to like just start a whole new season.
Because that's what you do when you start new seasons. I don't know what I was going to say there. The sentence started, and then I lost it. But there you go. You know.
And for those watching on YouTube, well, it kind of cut you off.
You
right
cut
here.
me off.
Yeah, but
I'm pregnant.
somebody is with child.
So that was my big chaotic life event that happened in between.
In between seasons.
Got sick a couple times, you know. It's fine.
Yep, so she's having her baby.
My babs, my
Your
babbies.
baby. Yeah, that's so exciting.
I know, that's pretty. It will be exciting when I'm not big and tired anymore.
Yeah. Oh. I gotta say, I don't envy where you are in life at all. It makes me happy deep in my soul that I don't have a baby.
I understand that
deep
now.
Deep in my soul.
And now I also understand why people/women in our culture have children very young. Like, I wish I was 10 years younger having a child instead of now. That would be, I feel like it would be a
little harder.
I had a lot more energy back then, and, but it's fine. It's fine.
I had my youngest child when I turned 30.
Oh, okay. That's about where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's just starting.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. But it was definitely harder than when I had my first child at 26.
Yeah, that's what everyone told me at first. They were like, oh yeah, once you get to like 30, having kids is like ridiculously hard. And I was like, oh.
You're like, great.
So glad that's where I'm at in my life. Just real happy about that.
Okay, I will say, outside of Utah, it is probably more the norm.
It is.
So
the other weird thing is that like going to the grocery store in Utah is very much you are a dime a dozen.
Right.
Like I literally see like 5 other pregnant women while I'm at the grocery store, and I was like, wow.
Like I am not special.
I'm not special at all. I'm just one of the norms.
I don't need a special parking space. Everybody else here is in the same situation.
Yeah, I feel real good about myself. I'm like, okay, well, all right, fine. Not as cool.
You can handle it. And you've got like 4 other kids in your cart with you.
I will sit here and hunch over my own cart and just in silence because you have to deal with that. I'm not even prepared to think about like next
more
than one and dealing like with all of this plus a child.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
It's not fun.
No.
I will say that's why there's such a gap between my children. There's like a 4-year gap between my kids.
You're like, you are now old enough to semi-survive on your own. Right. I think I can do this.
I can handle another one at the moment. So, anyway, aside from that wonderful work and pregnancy talk, we have our new format. So we're starting off talking about what's new. What's new, pussycat? Okay, now I'm really old.
That's fine.
So one of the things new, yesterday we're recording this, the week prior, obviously. Yes. So yesterday, Stranger Things. Season 3 dropped on Netflix.
We started it.
Did you already?
I need to. It's actually really good. We're probably like halfway through the first episode.
Yeah.
Because then we had people come over and they interrupted.
I know.
But no, it's actually really pretty good. I like it so far.
I'm excited. I'm super excited. My problem is my husband works nights. Mm-hmm. I work during the day.
You have to watch it together.
And we got to watch it together. So
that was why I couldn't watch it.
That's going to be a tough one to finally find time to watch.
That's why I was going to watch it. Like, I would have normally just watched it today because I got to stay home from work. But I had to, my husband, we have to watch it together.
Right.
And it was weird that they released it. Like, I understand that it's weird they released it on the 4th because people like do stuff on the 4th.
Right.
And then you have to go back to work.
A stay home and like binge watch kind of day.
So I'm in a Marco Polo group, and that's the general consensus is like nobody can talk about it because everyone has to go back to work or they're visiting family, and so we have to wait a while, and we have to give like a code that everyone's okay to watch it.
Although, can I just say, worst 4th of July ever? It was so freaking cold.
It was
outside.
Cold and rainy.
Yeah. I was like bundled up in like blankets and jacket and a hat.
And it is hot today.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
today.
This is fun.
This is the weirdest, it's been the weirdest year.
It has. Like, Utah weather's normally weird.
Yeah.
But it is, this weird is
Kicked it up to 11 this year.
This year's weirder.
Yeah, for sure. What else is new going on?
So this is big on the interwebs. The Office is leaving Netflix.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot of pain from the internet.
Sure.
I read it. I'm a Redditor. And do you love it now?
I love it now.
I get all my news from Reddit.
We actually have a Reddit sub.
We do? I didn't
Family Tech.
I didn't even know that.
Look for Family Tech. And I think it's a Family Tech Talk, I believe. Like the subreddit is /Family Tech.
Okay.
But it's called Family Tech Talk.
Oh.
So hop in on if you're a Redditor and discuss topics with us on Reddit. We'll
I'm so excited. I will be there. But there's a lot of people are mad. Yeah. And it's not Netflix's fault.
Sure.
NBC. Well, NBC's doing their own streaming and and that's a whole other conversation. But
so I wonder what's going to happen with Friends.
I know.
Is Friends going to go away as
well? Might. I haven't heard about that one, actually.
That would be devastating.
That's 2 big ones for Netflix.
2 really big ones.
To be out.
Yeah, but they've got Stranger Things.
They have Stranger Things.
Yeah. Because the whole Disney streaming is going to come out.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. And I mean, I just wonder how many people are going to drop Netflix in favor of the Disney service.
Yeah, because the Disney's taking all their stuff. This was the thing that I've read a lot of is we're going to basically go back to cable, where we're going to have all the guys, pregnancy brain. I've never believed it until I got pregnant. Networks is the word I was trying to think of. All the networks are now creating their own streaming channels.
Right.
So we're going to have
subscribe to each individual channel.
Then like a master thing that you subscribe to that then gives you access to the channels.
That's true. Yeah.
And we're just going to go back to cable.
Right.
Like
it's just going to be like over the wire though instead of over cable.
Yeah. So
that's true.
Yeah.
I believe that.
We've actually debated dropping Netflix in favor of some other stuff because we've watched Stranger Things. And that's really kind of right now.
So here's a really smart thing that one of my friends does. Okay. And I was like, oh, that's actually pretty genius.
I'm ready.
They rotate through the subscriptions.
Ooh.
So like for a few months they'll do Netflix and like catch up everything there, and then they'll cancel that, and then they'll do Hulu and they'll catch up everything there. And then they'll cancel that and do something different.
That's actually brilliant because we were only on Netflix because of I was like grandfathered into the prices, but prices are now, I think,
they're all the same now,
so there's no reason.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Isn't that brilliant? I forget which of my friends does that. But I was like, wow, that's really, really
just
smart.
catch up, and then, or if something releases, then you like Stranger Things.
That and you re-up on the other one. I mean, that's the nice thing about choice these days.
Yes, is you can change and get new ones. That's exciting. I actually like that a lot.
So I like, because I think you mentioned something about streaming prices.
Oh yes,
going up. So kind of segues right into that.
Really good. Yeah. So we have PlayStation View for our TV, and I got the little notification that prices are going up $5. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. But part of it was that everyone's essentially raised their price. Sure. And it's just the price of deals that are coming up, and
they have to keep negotiating their contracts with the channels and everything. We use Sling.
Yes.
But I haven't gotten any notices
interesting.
yet.
I wonder if Sling didn't. Mostly it was YouTube TV was the other one. They were like, PlayStation View and YouTube TV and others.
Yeah.
That was the only one I remembered.
Others.
Yeah, the general others.
I do like YouTube TV, but you know.
Yeah.
The Hallmark thing.
Yeah, you need the Hallmark thing.
The Hallmark thing is a big sticking point for me. And then the other thing I was going to mention, I did want to mention two things.
Yes, go.
Before that, they're tangenty because we
I'm
love
ready.
our tangents.
We love tangents.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I've never really watched The Office. I think you knew that about
me. Oh, I did know that. Because I've seen it once. Mm-hmm. We're like halfway through it again. Yeah. But I didn't watch it until like 2 years ago.
Yeah. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't.
It's not.
Don't resonate with it for some reason.
I was there. I was also there. It's fun now. I like Jim and Pam. That's like the main reason why I watch it.
Sure.
And now we've gotten to the point, spoiler alert, but it's been out forever, so you should have seen it by now, where they're like together and they're engaged, and I'm totally like, well, cool. That's all I'm here for.
Right. I'm done now. That's funny. Mm-hmm. And then the other side tangent was pregnancy brain. I was once holding a box of Girl Scout cookies when I was pregnant with Maddie. And I was offering a cookie to my coworker, and I said, "Do you want a?"
All the time.
I'm literally holding the box. I'm sure it says cookies on it somewhere. I'm like, and he's like, "Cookie?" I'm like, "Oh yeah,
that's word."
Thank you.
There have been plenty of times where it's been what's the thing? Where you take it and you use it to flip food as you're cooking them. What is that called? Like all the time though. It's at work. I'll be like in a super in-depth, like a one-on-one or something. Yeah. And I'll be talking and then I'm like, and you really need to focus on I don't know. I don't know what the
I don't know
word
what
is.
you need to focus on.
I'm sorry. Do better.
Focus.
And we're done.
We're good.
Yeah. So it's real, guys. It's totally real.
My last bit of tech news, Kano, one of my favorite, first computer for kids. They now have a Windows version.
Which is awesome. Yeah. I love that because it introduces, I also really love Linux. Yeah. But Windows, more people are more familiar with it. Right. That's most likely what you're going to use. Yeah. So it gets them started on that. That's really cool. Yeah. And explains a lot of like the inner workings of the Windows system. Yeah. I think it's really cool. That's super, super cool. Definitely check out Kano. Okay, so our main topic today, though, is... Fitness at home. Fitness at home. I couldn't think of a fun, clever thing right then. What? You can't think of stuff? I'm like, ooh. Crazy. Weird. So I, for the majority of my adult life, have worked out at home. I did actually recently get a gym membership. I work out at Vasa now. I have a Vasa membership. Vasa's the bro gym in the area for those who aren't living in Utah. But I go for the classes. And I actually really like Vasa. Like, it's really hard. I'm really super enjoying it. I like Vasa. I do admit. I got, this is mini tangent, when it was Gold's, I got screwed a couple times. Oh, did you? Yeah, just with the contract and all that stuff. And so Vasa, I had a bad taste in my mouth. But the times that I have been a Vasa member, I've liked the gyms as long as they're pretty new. Like, they're pretty good. And I've had a couple trainers that have been good. So yeah. So I go to the classes every day. Fun. 5 o'clock, Monday through... What class do you go to? Well, so on Tuesday and Thursday, it's High Fitness. Oh, I love High Fitness. It's so much fun. It's like jazzercise, but fun. I can't do Zumba. Yeah. My hips don't move that way at all. I can't. And I'm not very coordinated. So, High Fitness is great for me because, it's really, fitnessy moves. Yes, it's not like dance moves. Not super dancey. Yeah. I don't have to shake my hips and whatever. Yep. So I do actually do that Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Oh. But Saturday I get to go a little later. Nice. Because not 5 a.m. because I don't have to work. Yes. And then Monday is a cardio mix class with weights and HIIT stuff. Yeah. And then Wednesday and Friday is a pump class. So nice. More weights. Nice. So. Yeah, it's a good mix throughout the whole week. I'm really enjoying it. Yep. But we're not talking about that. Home, working out at home. Like I said, for 20 years, I have been working out from home. Yeah. My very first workout tape. I'm so excited for this. It was a tape. I'm very excited. Was Tae Bo. I love Tae Bo. I knew you were going to say that. It was so great. So, and then I think my first workout DVD was also Tae Bo. I switched over to the DVD at some point when we bought our first PlayStation and got a DVD player. I'm trying to remember. I think we had tapes. I don't think we ever got to the DVD stages of Tae Bo, but we did have, we had Tae Bo.
So, and I actually own probably 50 to 60 workout DVDs.
I love that.
But I have moved on from my DVD collection. I do sometimes do
like
a few of like my favorite ones. But I subscribed to 2 different streaming services that I really, really liked. One was Daily Burn.
I liked Daily Burn a lot when I used it.
Yeah. My favorite trainer on Daily Burn, Anya Garcia.
Ooh.
Like, I follow her on social media. Like, and she's pregnant right now, too.
Oh, is she?
You should totally follow her. Because she does, like, she keeps putting out workouts,
Because
too.
working out when you're pregnant is hard, and I get tired.
Yeah. Yeah. She's, like, she's so motivating. She's super amazeballs. So, I love her on Daily Burn. But Daily Burn has a huge selection of, like, everything from beginner and yoga to, like, super hard. Like, so Anya does the Inferno workout. She also does Black Fire, I think it was called.
I don't think I tried that one,
but that one is super good too. But they have like Spartan training on there.
Yeah, there's a lot. I didn't do it for long, but I really liked because of what Daily Burn had because of the like mixture of what it had. It wasn't just a set thing.
Right. And they also have Daily Burn 365, which is they literally do a brand new workout live every day.
Which is awesome.
365 days a year.
That's really cool. Because the one thing, I'm not awesome at working out at home because I need a class to motivate me. Like, that's one of the things. But having that, like, I need to watch this and I need to, it's going to change every day was really good for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So the 365 workouts, and they're pretty basic-ish. Like, I wouldn't say they're super advanced workouts, but you could always like up it by like adding jumps or whatever.
Just keep your heart rate up.
Yeah. So I love Daily Burn. I also love Beachbody On Demand.
Ooh.
So I'm not a like Beachbody person. I'm not a coach. I will not sell you on Shakeology.
Shakeology.
I don't drink Shakeology. Yeah, no. I just like their workouts.
I actually, before they switched to On Demand, I had a couple of the workout, like, plans.
Right.
That I really enjoyed, actually, too. Like, they actually do pretty good different types of workouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's a ton on there. Like, so P90X is on there. There's, like, a few different versions of P90X on there. They have all sorts of, this new Transform 20 is like a step workout.
Oh, okay, I think I know that one.
And it looks really cool. Like, I tried one, and it was pretty fun. They have this, like, 80-day obsession, so I think it's like 80 days of workouts. And I think they're just now releasing a 100-day workout. Like, they've got so much selection there. Yeah. You will never get bored. And, like, the quality is really good and everything. So those are my 2 favorite streaming services.
So on streaming, I really liked, this is a little bit of a backstory, but my cousin teaches the Les Mills.
Oh, yeah.
And they have it on demand.
They do have it, I've thought about signing up for that to check it out.
Which is super awesome because of all the different stuff that they have. And the one that I went through.
I want to say Les Mills.
I know, I do too. That's why I definitely.
I speak French.
Like, I know how is that supposed to say. I definitely, like, repeated it in my head.
Thought of it
until I was like, you're like, Les Mills. Oh. I did now I can't think of the names, but I did the kickboxing one that they have, which was awesome. Yeah. The only, not like bad thing, I guess, because they have, a lot of it is dedicated to stuff that you need to get from them. Like, the weights and for pump, it's like the weights and stuff that they use. And you can use your own. Right. It just works better with what they have. So I've stuck primarily to a few of the like HIIT and then that kickboxing one. Right. But I loved that. Because it was something, a format I was familiar with the classes, having taken them before. Right. And then Fitness Blender. I've done a little bit of Fitness Blender as well.
I've tried that one a couple times. For me, that was a little boring.
Was it?
Yeah.
See, I didn't try it much, so I didn't like get too far into it. The ones, and I got the free ones on YouTube. Yeah. And so.
And it was a really long time ago when I tried it. So they may have like upped up their game since then. A little bit. But like when I first tried it, I was like, you guys are boring.
You're like, I'm done with this. Yeah. And that one's more cardio for sure. Yeah. Like it's just to get your heart rate. You like do mountain climbers and stuff like that when I did it. And so it's just to get cardio in. And so I kind of like that a lot too.
Yeah. So there's some free options too, like you were mentioning YouTube.
Yes,
there's
YouTube.
a ton of YouTube channels.
Just go to YouTube. My favorite, I just remembered this one, yoga YouTube is Yoga with Adriene. And she has a ton of stuff. You can subscribe and like do different stuff with her.
Yeah.
But she has a ton of free stuff online. She'll do like, you can do like, I need a 10-minute morning one to get ready for the day, or I need one at night to help me relax, or prenatal ones. She's got just everything up there for free. Like it's just on YouTube. Awesome. And so it's super nice. Yeah.
And along with that, they also have on YouTube some of like my old favorite like workout DVDs. So like The Firm is one that like I totally loved and followed, and there's a ton of Firm workouts on YouTube.
I don't even know what that is, but I love that
it's
name.
so great. And if you like look at the really old Firm workouts, they're in this like museum set, and they have like the like
the leotards and the leggings.
The super exactly what you're thinking.
Love it.
Kind of workout. Those are the really old Firm workouts. But then they got a little more modern and everything.
In the 90s.
Yeah. In the 90s. It was super great. But yeah, I love the Firm workouts. But there's one that I never could get behind. Like, I have a couple of her DVDs. And when I bought it, I was like, oh, this looks good, and I got it. And she's so annoying. It's Denise Austin.
Oh.
And, like... You're doing great. I'm proud of you. Like, just like really.
The two, like.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, please shut up.
You're like, just show me what to do, and I'm going to mute you, and then we're going to be fine.
See, because there's other trainers. Like, so Anya, she's super motivating, but like, not annoying.
Not like the annoying fake or, Yeah.
So some equipment that you might need if you're going to work out from home. Definitely hand weights.
Hand weights. There are some. So you can buy individual hand weights. I feel like I'm like, oh yes, let me talk.
You want to lift some weights while we're talking about this? Yeah.
So you can definitely get individual ones. I prefer the neoprene instead of the like metal ones.
Yeah. Me too, actually.
The metal ones are obnoxious. Yeah. One that I really want to get is the just hit again.
Pregnancy brain.
I need
have like a little like like a DJ
like
pregnancy brain.
Adjustable ones. Guys, I can't help it. I'm really glad it's coming. Sometimes I sit here for like minutes and I'm like, oh, what is that word? But the ones that you can like say I want 10 pounds, and then you pull it up and it's got 10 pounds, and then I want 20 pounds.
Yeah.
That way you can save space. Yeah. They're just really expensive.
Yeah.
So they're those ones.
Those are usually metal too. Like I don't think they usually have those in the neoprene.
Well, those are the ones that are like dumbbells. I meant barbells.
Right.
But you can buy Bowflex. Has some, and they're not neoprene, but they're like
rubbery.
They're rubbery. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also have I have just a luxury vinyl plank on my floor.
Okay.
But sometimes that's a little hard, especially if you're going to get on the floor and everything. So I bought called Gorilla Mat.
Ooh, that sounds
just
fancy.
on Amazon. And so it's just this like mat that I put down, and it's big-ish, kind of takes up...
Not like a yoga mat.
Yeah.
It's like
the space of like a floor rug or something. And so we actually put it under our rug, and I'll just roll up the rug and use the mat. And then for yoga stuff, I'll put that actual yoga mat on top of that. But I'm old, and I kind of need
really
a little more cushion.
We have a full... a PRX squat rack, which I'll get into in a moment.
I know, she's got the fancy
We're fancy.
stuff.
And we just went to, kind of the same idea, but we just went to Home Depot, and you can buy the gym mats. And stuff like that. So that would be, I actually really like that idea for inside, because carpet, even if it's not hard, I get just itchy and gets,
Well, even if you do have carpet, putting that Gorilla mat on it will be, it's good, because then you have a better surface
instead of the carpet.
Yeah.
I like that.
You can twist around a little easier.
If you would like to get into weightlifting, there's this company called PRX. They create a foldable, it's like a foldable squat rack, but what you can do, instead of having a normal squat rack, which will take up all the space in your garage,
all of it,
literally all of it, you bolt this to the wall, and that's one side of the squat rack, and then you can just pull it down and then push it back up.
So awesome.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
And then we got all the barbells, and that's boring. But this thing was really, you can also get other accessories. So like you can make your bench like fold up and back. And I mean, they have other stuff that I can't think of right now. So very CrossFit and weightlifting oriented. So they'll have like a GHD machine. Which is,
sure.
Yeah.
Glutes,
hamstrings,
something.
Not deltoids, because I'm pretty sure those are in your shoulders.
I
don't know. Anyway, so they're really, really cool. Yeah. If you like weightlifting.
Yeah. What other cool little thing do you have in your garage?
So one thing we saw at CES, which was awesome, was it's a company called Fight Camp, and they have a normal, like punching, kickboxing stand that you can get that you fill up with sand or water, and then you just have that. And then they'll give you gloves. And so it's essentially just a way to get into boxing and kickboxing. But what's awesome is they have these sensors and workouts that tie into the sensors. So that they'll say, okay, do 20 jabs. And so you can do jabs, and it'll read that you're actually doing the jabs against the bag. And it is the coolest thing. I go to an MMA gym, and so sometimes when I can't go to class, like now, what I do is I'll use that to keep the skills up.
Punch her right in the stomach.
Yeah, I told my doctor, I was like, what workouts can I do? I do HIIT. And he apparently didn't know what HIIT was. And so he's like, wait, are people hitting you? And I was like, no.
High intensity interval training.
Yeah, so apparently I can't do Muay Thai anymore, which I haven't. But so now I can make sure that I keep my skills up at home when I can't go to the classes anymore. Yeah. It's seriously amazing. Yeah. Like if you want to get into that and are maybe too scared to go to a class or something, you can just pick that up and they'll teach you how to do that. Yeah.
So, and some of the online workouts will tell you which equipment you need. I suggest a heart rate strap.
I really do too. And I would say, we talked a little bit about this with our fitness tech, get a chest strap. Yeah. The ones on your wrist are fine for day-to-day stuff, but they get a little funny when you try to work out.
Yeah, especially when I'm on the ground, it gets really squirrely when I'm doing a push-up or whatever. Yeah.
So chest strap's going to give you a better reading. I would say. And water. Make sure you have water.
Please hydrate.
There's a website that I want to talk about, but they always, in every single one of their workout, it's equipment you need, resistance bands, weights, water bottle. Yeah. After every time, water bottle.
Water bottle, please. Don't die.
Please don't die. Yeah. I think that's all. Yeah. So 2 other things I wanted to talk about. One's a website. The other one's an app. Okay. The first one is called nerdfitness.com. Nice. This is actually, I got into it and then I showed it to my husband and he took it and ran with it. And that is literally what he got him into working out. And just a little pride moment. He has gained healthy. Right. It's definitely healthy weight. Yes. 30 to 40 pounds since we've been married. Just
muscle.
Of muscle. It is muscle. He was tiny when we got married. Very.
Just a wheel guy.
And a lot of it is from Nerd Fitness. Yeah. And so what it is it gets you, it's directed towards nerds. So, we love it.
I don't know why.
It's weird. And they have this Nerd Fitness Academy. Okay. And you start off and you can take a test. And it's how many push-ups can you do? How many pull-ups can you do? How many squats can you do? And it'll give you a level. Okay. And then each level has workouts.
I'm liking this already.
Oh, it's so fun. So you can either do gym workouts if you have access to a gym or stuff from a gym. Yeah. And then you can also do at-home workouts. So you can choose your path. Right. You do these workouts a couple times, and then there's a boss battle. And you have to then, if you pass the boss battle, which is movements, you need to do.
This is amazing. Why have I not known about this?
I don't know. I always forget to tell people about it, and then I talk about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I love this.
Yeah, so good.
And then that's how you progress through your levels, and you can choose a class. There's other. Let me back up a little bit. So that's the main structure of working out, but they also have, you can get experience points outside of that. So you choose a class. Okay. I'm a ranger, so it's a mixture of weightlifting and endurance. Okay. You can do the fighter is not the fighter. the Barbarian, whatever the equivalent of Barbarian is in Nerd Fitness, sorry, I don't remember, is purely weightlifting. Okay. They have some that are purely cardio and endurance and stuff like that. They have the Monk, that's just more of like if you want to do yoga and Muay Thai and stuff like that, like the martial arts. So, and then you'll have quests that you do. So it's like, for the Ranger, it was like run for 5 minutes was some of the basic quests, like go out and run for 5 minutes, and then it ups to run for 30 minutes, and then you have the weightlifting side where it's lift your body weight and stuff, and so you can finish those and build experience points and stuff like that. It's super cool. They have a new thing.
My mind has just been blown.
Oh, it's awesome. They do have a new thing that we haven't tried yet that is, they're like daily or weekly quests, so you'll have a group of people that are normally called something that I can't think of right now. Seriously, this is the worst. And you have to complete these quests in order to get points for your group and stuff like that. And so that seems super cool. We just haven't looked into it yet.
Cool.
So that's that. And then the app is if for those runners out there.
Yes.
I think we've talked about this. I don't remember.
Sure, I don't know.
It's called Zombies Run.
Oh, yeah, I love Zombies Run. Yeah.
And it's an app where it's a story.
Yeah.
So you'll like listen to it, but you
Runner 5.
Runner 5. You'll tie in your music, whatever you do. I do Spotify.
Yeah.
And so you'll basically be listening to the story of you are a runner being sent to a town who need help with gathering supplies and stuff like that. And then out on your run, you'll turn the GPS on your phone and it'll track your run, and you can turn on zombie chases where you have to run faster at certain points.
Like, okay, zombies are coming. Yep. And you're like, ah!
You're like, sprint! And then you'll pick up stuff, and then after the run, you can go help build your township, and it's super fun if you want to get into running.
Yeah, I do like Zombies Run.
Yep.
All right. So that's pretty much home fitness.
There's a lot. And what's awesome
so much
now with the internet and everything is there's so much.
There's so much.
So you can really find anything, and the best workout is the one you'll do. That's fun for you.
Oh, look at that. The more you know.
So just go out there and look and find something that you like.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. So the next segment, this is going to be kind of longer than our normal ones, I think, because we're just getting back into this format. Next up, what we're watching. So basically, what movie we just finished watching, what we're currently binging on, any streaming service that we're talking about. So, what I'm currently watching is the same as what she's actually currently watching.
Yes.
But we'll get into that discussion in just a second. What I just finished watching is Cobra Kai. And if you have not seen Cobra Kai, you need to watch it. Go watch Karate Kid first, though.
So that it makes...
Re-up your Karate Kid knowledge, and then watch Cobra Kai. It's on YouTube. I actually bought the first season on Vudu first, because I saw that it was on sale on Vudu.
Interesting.
And so I bought it on Vudu, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this was amazing. Oh my gosh, there's a season 2.
And that's on YouTube.
And it's on YouTube. So I signed up. You can get a free 30-day trial of YouTube Premium.
Oh, okay.
Sign up for your free 30-day trial of
binge
YouTube.
It.
And binge Cobra Kai season 1 and 2. You will not regret it. It is way better than it ever should be. And I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
So I haven't seen it. I'm one of those few. And I'm actually intrigued by that because when it first came out, like maybe the first episode or 2, I heard a bunch of mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Like people either really loved it or they didn't like it. And so I'm glad that you liked it though.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good.
I did miss in talking about the what's new is that Spider-Man also was just released yesterday.
Oh, yes. That is what I have recently watched. We watched
Did you already see it?
Yeah, we saw it because it came out Tuesday and we watched it. What day is it? We watched it Wednesday.
Okay.
And so I loved it, but I love movies.
Yeah.
Ben,
I'm on call this week, so I can't go see it until next week.
Ben was whelmed by it.
Whelmed?
He didn't hate it. It wasn't
interesting.
It wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
But if you I actually forgot it was a Marvel movie. I know it's about Spider-Man. I know Spider-Man's Marvel until one of the first scenes you see Nick Fury, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're in Marvel.
We're back in the Marvel universe.
But I loved it. I thought it was really good.
I can't wait to see that. Okay, so that's what I'm currently watching.
Yes.
You were talking about Cobra Kai, but...
Oh, no, I just haven't seen it and I want to see it.
Yeah, we'll have to discuss that in our... So our next topic is... Can you tell us what we're actually both currently watching right now?
Shock to hopefully no one. We are watching Veronica Mars in preparation for the new season that's coming out.
Exactly why I'm watching it, which is I'm sure, like, because I'm talking about, like, oh, what are you binging on right now? She's like, Veronica Mars. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm halfway through season 1. Like, that's exactly what I'm binging on right now.
And it is because, I mean, I've seen it enough times that I'm pretty sure I could go to the new season just fine.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I wanted, like, an excuse to watch Veronica Mars.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so, which leads us into our next discussion, which in place of our top 5 list, we have decided to do Pop Culture Book Club.
Book Club!
But not books.
But not books.
Right.
Because I only read sometimes. I actually love reading, but I'm just really bad at it right now.
I'm really bad. I just, like, because I drive now for, like, an hour every day.
Yeah.
And so I just signed up for Audible.
Ooh.
And I am, like, getting into like, listening to books. So that is going to be fun. But
TV is better.
So, yeah, Pop Culture Book Club. We're going to, like, have some sort of discussion about a movie, TV show, an episode of a TV show.
Something, you know.
Whatever we feel like.
Yeah.
So, obviously, because Veronica Mars is being released later this month.
So excited.
And I can't wait. Like, can't wait. Our Pop Culture Book Club subject is Veronica Mars. Yeah.
I introduced someone to Veronica Mars recently, and they started watching it, and my soul is just so happy about it. Yes.
Why don't you give us a little synopsis of what Veronica Mars is all about?
So Veronica Mars is about this girl named Veronica Mars.
That's her name.
That's her name. She is from Neptune, California, and
it's all very planet themed.
It is actually all very.
You've never.
I don't. We're just. It's fine.
I don't think Neptune's even like.
It's
a real
not
place.
a real place.
It's not
I
a
knew
real
that.
Place. It's like because when
you can go
backtrack for a second.
Yep, we're backtracking.
When I very first heard of Veronica Mars on TV, I legit thought it took place like on a planet.
Okay.
And so I never wanted to watch it.
Because you're like...
Because I'm like, that sounds really dumb.
Yeah, and it would sound dumb if you thought it was on a planet.
So anyway, so it's Veronica Mars, and she lives in Neptune, California.
Yes, which is a made-up city.
Yes. Near San Diego.
Near San Diego. Her dad was a sheriff. I'm trying to figure out how I can explain what happened without explaining what happened. Who was...
You can explain the very beginning. That's the first episode.
Okay. Yeah. So the very first episode, Veronica Mars explains how her dad was sheriff, and now he's no longer sheriff because when her best friend was murdered, he accused the dad, and nobody liked that, and so they ousted him as sheriff.
Right.
And now he's a PI, and she works for him, and she solves cases, and there's always, like, the major case of the season.
The whole season, they're, like, trying to solve one case. So first season, it's obviously about
the murder.
Trying to solve the murder of her best friend.
And then there's each episode has its own little mystery, or there's a little mini arc that it'll do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's good.
It's
synopsis.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of the series, before her best friend is murdered, she was dating her best friend's brother.
Yes. And now it's trying to figure out, like, they're not together anymore. And
she's no longer in the popular crowd. There's a very divided school there, like between the rich kids and the not so rich kids.
She explains it. I just watched part of this today.
Yeah.
She explains it's either you're a millionaire or you work for the millionaires.
Right.
And that's where the divide.
Whole school. Yeah. And so it's very, very divided.
Yeah. It's very noir. I don't actually know what that means, but everyone says it. I mean, I know it. I've never seen anything else that I would classify as noir, but everyone says it's noir, so
good job.
I'm going to go with it.
That video game, LA Noire.
Oh, yeah, that's
the only other noir thing I've seen.
And, like, classic, I think of Into the Spider-Verse when there's the...
Oh, sure.
The other Spider-Man that's played by Nicolas Cage.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't
fat Spider. It's like, are you calling me fat?
No, the black and white one. Who's
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I think of too.
Not that.
But yeah, super clever. There's a lot of good wit to it.
Yes.
There's also a lot of the drama. Yes. It's really good.
It's really great. So what was your first thoughts? I mean, obviously, I first thought it was taking place on
a planet. Honestly, so I was introduced to it, I believe, because it's been a little bit, by my aunt. And my aunt and I have very similar styles. So I knew as soon as she was like, no, you need to watch this.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm going to love it.
Okay.
And I did. I liked Veronica as a strong, independent female character.
Yeah.
I liked the wit going back and forth. So I was hooked right away.
I literally don't even remember how I stumbled upon it.
It just was there.
Yeah, like I think I was flipping through Amazon or something, and I was like, oh, I'll try an episode of this or something like that.
Some very easy, very simple.
Yeah, and then I was just,
You're just in.
You're hooked, especially because, like, there's the mystery that's taking place over the whole season. You're like, I've got to know.
And
I need to know who killed her.
Yeah, and that's one of the good things about it is even though each individual episode, right, has its own crime, there's still a little bit, at least, that's like, oh, remember that mystery? Here's another clue, or here's another something. And so you're like, okay, well, now I gotta watch the next one. Now I gotta, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah, it's a very bingeable show because you're like, oh, no, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. So, those are my first thoughts. Favorites.
Oh.
So, like, there's a few favorites. I have, like, favorite characters and favorite episodes.
The episode was hard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with characters.
Okay.
Veronica's best friend, Wallace.
Love Wallace.
Wallace, he's just
great.
such one of the things that I don't love about Veronica, and they address it a lot in the show, is she is very angry.
Yeah.
Like, she pushes people away. She sometimes does crazy things with relationships and everything.
Yeah.
And so as much as I love Veronica, there's that side to her. Wallace is just stable. And like, he's there for Veronica and he helps her out all the time.
Yeah.
And
Great
so
guy.
I love Wallace. Very
Wallace
sane, but he
is
still
good.
like does the fun stuff, like fun. Like he'll help her do where like cons or not cons are super evil, but helps out with that stuff, but he's still very true.
He's like, if you need me to seduce the head cheerleader, I'll take on that mission.
She's like, I can do that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Wallace. Characters on my side would be, I love Logan.
I do too, actually.
I really love Logan.
Yes.
And you don't, at very first, if you're first watching this show,
you'll hate him.
You will hate him so much. Oh. And it's so funny how you just start to just love him. Mm-hmm. And he just,
Logan is my favorite out of all the Veronica boyfriends.
Right, boyfriends for sure. Mm-hmm. And then Keith, I love Keith.
Oh, Keith, yes.
He's so great. That's her dad.
Mac was also one of my favorites. Mac was the nerdy friend, and she had the cool blue streak in her hair when they first introduced her, and I was like, I want to be you.
I love her. For favorite episodes, though, that kind of leads into my favorite episode, is the Weapons of Class Destruction, because that's when Logan and Veronica first kiss.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I was thinking
I
of.
love that first kiss.
I was trying to,
I will rewind that first kiss, over and over and over again. It gives me just all the happy feelings.
I'm so glad you said that, because I was going to say it, but I was like, I can't have my favorite episode be just based on the kiss.
No.
But it is totally definitely, mine. Yes.
I mean, well, and then there's JTT in there, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yes, out of nowhere. You're just like, oh.
What's he been doing?
I mean, wow. Yeah, no, that's...
You were a thing.
That one's really, really good. I guess my other favorite one would be Mac's introduction.
Yes.
Because that story was really
That was
good.
A really good, the purity test and all of that.
And needing to figure that out. And I like that.
That was super good. So those are my favorites. I'd also because not a favorite, but I like Duncan, but I'd like to discuss Duncan. Because I don't know why. Obviously, Duncan is a better choice for Veronica.
Oh, yeah, I don't like him.
But no, you don't want him with her. And I can't figure out really why I prefer Logan over Duncan.
I feel like, I equate Duncan to the other show I was watching around when Veronica Mars was out, which was Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
And in Gilmore Girls, Dean is Rory's first boyfriend, and he's same thing, right? He's super nice to her.
Right.
He's always there for her.
Yeah.
He is this sturdy, strong person, but I hate him. I'm I'm like, okay, I just need to get past you. I don't want to. And I actually don't know the answer to this question because I've been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah.
And I think it's the Ty, and this feels weird discussing female psychology.
Sure.
It's the nice guy, right?
Right.
He's too safe.
Yeah.
He's too comfortable.
Right.
And in a TV show, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I need drama.
Yeah.
I need excitement. And so if I can get that out of Logan, like Duncan would honestly probably be the one I'd like in real life.
Yeah.
But where I'm in a dramatic TV show, I want Logan.
Yeah.
And Logan
totally agree.
does come through for her.
He does.
Over and over
and over. Yeah. Yeah. Like in that weapons of class description. So great. Next is our WTF or WTH.
Moments.
Whatever.
I want to hear yours first.
My big WTF moment is her relationship with Deputy Leo.
Yes, I loved Leo. But that was definitely...
He's like 23.
And she's...
like
16, 17? Yeah. I think 17 because it's... Yeah.
She's a junior in high school.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if season 1 takes place in senior year or not. But
anyway,
season 2, they're definitely still in high school, but I don't know if it's like the next year or whatever.
So she's about 17. This guy's 23. It's definitely a weird relationship.
Yeah, you're just like, and for a cop, I mean, that's legit illegal.
You're like, hi.
Yeah.
But he was cute.
He was cute. And he was super nice and everything. Like, I just wish they would have found somebody similar that was a little more age appropriate.
Yeah, not necessarily. That's funny. My part was for one specific episode. So Veronica Mars is very, I'm going to call it progressive.
Okay.
I just realized if I say it. This is spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
If you haven't seen it, mute. I will go like this when I'm done. There's a transgender dad in it in one of the first episodes.
That's true.
And
You're
was, I remember like watching it.
I don't think that's really spoilery because that's like, it would be hard for you to know that before it happens. Yeah.
So, but there's like, so this was, I mean, goodness, this was early 2000s, so it was still when that was like still kind of hush-hush, like it wasn't a big deal. And all of a sudden you figure that out and you're like, whoa. Yeah. I was not expecting that.
Right.
So I think that's like one of the first ones that I was like, oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
We're done.
What the heck?
You can come back to us now.
You can come back. You're fine.
The spoilers.
Poor people listening on like Spotify and
joke's
iTunes.
on you. Sorry.
It's all good. And then one thing, like the hated it. I don't know if you like are familiar with In Living Color, but when they're like doing the hated it.
I do remember that.
So our hated it moment. Oh, you know what? That was my Leo relation. No. Just kidding. Nope, I lied.
Oh.
Piz relationship.
Yeah, Piz.
I hated Piz.
I liked Piz.
I liked him as a character.
Yes, but
I did not want him with her.
No, I didn't either. I just wanted him to be there as a character.
Yeah.
I wanted her to be with Logan. Just at that point, you're like, just stop, just go back to, just be with Logan. It's fine.
And so that's like one thing I think I really want to discuss is that's what else kind of bugs me about Veronica Mars is like, and I know she's damaged and I know he's damaged, but like just let them have each other.
They can heal together.
Yeah, like every time you think, okay, now like things are gonna work out for them, like something happens and like it rips them apart again, and it just like kills me inside. Like when Corey and Topanga broke up. Like that was the worst
devastating
season ever.
And that is Veronica and Logan.
Yeah.
I would equate that. Yeah, and that's where Veronica would be my favorite character. Yeah. Except for that character flaw. Right. Like it's just, and she discusses it in the trailer to the new season. Yeah. There's this little blip about it where like she's the underlying factor of all her broken relationships. Right. And you're like, Veronica, just grow out of it. Just let him love you.
Love you.
Yeah.
I mean, he does clearly like love her so much. And like she just needs to like, so I think the college season would be way better
if it was...
If they had, like, just let her... Like, they could have problems and work like, them out and everything. Like, you know, like Monica and Chandler, like, you know. There's issues.
But you can, like, work through them.
Right. Don't, like, have him with her dumb roommate, which I also hated.
Yeah, Parker.
I hated Parker.
Yeah.
And then have her with Piz. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
It's just a stupid name, and it's all stupid.
Isn't it like Pismarski is like his full name or something? It's the weirdest. My hate isn't, again, it's not a full hate because it's Veronica Mars.
Right.
The movie bothers me a little bit.
What?
I know.
See, and I love the movie only because
it like
the end like makes me so happy inside.
Yes. So there are parts.
Like, don't go. Sorry. Spoiler alert.
You're like just. There are parts I love, and I backed it on Kickstarter. Like, I'm very happy that we kind of got to... So the backstory with Veronica Mars is we had 3 seasons. They were working on the 4th, getting ready, like halfway through the 3rd, and they cut it. Yeah. They said no more. So they had to wrap it up really quick in the 3rd, and we never got our 4th season.
And you can tell it's a rush wrap up.
Yeah, on a lot of the storylines. It's just kind of...
Like, yeah.
So the movie, I love that the movie allowed them to... kind of really clean it up, and it's bringing us a brand new season. Yeah. We've got a couple books. I love the movie for that.
Yeah.
However,
I totally read the books.
I did too. That's why I brought them up. I don't love fan service, and I think the movie does that a little too much.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Where it's too much of a remember this.
Yeah.
Remember this, and I'm like, okay, I need a few of those.
Yeah.
But like.
But give me a new story.
Yeah, give me the new story, give me new stuff, which it does pretty well, but there's just sometimes that I was like, okay, moving it on, da-da-da-da-da. So...
Yeah, the last, 5-10 minutes of the movie is what makes it, the best ever for me. Yeah. It just makes me, like I said,
inside.
Just happy.
I do love the movie for that part.
Yeah.
And... like I said, it's bringing us a new season. Right. So I'm really okay with that.
So yeah, end of the month. Yes. Veronica Mars hitting Hulu.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
All the seasons are on Hulu right now.
Hulu. Yeah.
Hulu.
They released them on the 1st. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can go watch them there if you've never seen it before.
Yeah, definitely go check it out.
It's amazing.
And then check out the new season.
Yes, I'm so excited.
See, but you have to check out the show.
Yes.
Then you have to watch the movie. Then you have to read the 2 books.
Is it tied to the 2 books?
Because I believe the new series takes place after the 2 books.
Okay, so definitely read the 2 books.
So I would probably read the 2 books. They're really quick reads.
And they're good. Yeah, they're good, fun, quick reads. So.
And they're from the same people that make it. So it's pretty legit.
It's not like you're trying to get...
It's not like fanfic or something.
Or the Star Wars books. I have a little chip on my shoulder about the Star Wars books. But yeah, so they're good, easy, quick. You can get through them. Yeah. July 26th.
Yep. Can't wait.
So excited.
All right, well, thanks for sticking around for this longer episode. We'll try and clean this up a little bit, but we had a lot to talk about because we've been gone for a while.
Yeah, and we need to chit-chat. Yeah. I have blips in the brain. I'll give myself cue cards so that I know what words I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm totally going to make a graphic, I think, for the YouTube. Pregnancy brain.
Just so when there's a pause and I just stare into the camera trying to remember a word, it just comes up.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.